Hello, everyone. Sorry for my tardiness. Had a camera issue. Berry Girl fixed it. I'm embarrassed to say it was unplug it, plug it back in. She knew immediately what to do. I'm messing with Razer, Cortex, and stuff that I don't need to be. But anyway, we're here. We're here with some Sherlock. Yeah, Sherlock and Batman. Yeah, thank you, Berry Girl. As always, fixing my technical stuff. What does Elfin call it? IT, doing IT. I believe Trizda is doing IT or ITing things. Alright. So, just waiting for a few people. See if we get some people jumping in. People really get their dander up when people really get their dander up when we start and do dress up without them. That's the full thought. A kid playing saxophone in the passenger seat of a car. Anything electronic, sometimes mechanical. Sure, can IT a sync. Why not? So a kid was playing a saxophone. What was the driver doing? They must have been hearing impaired, right? I don't think there's a better explanation for that. She said desktop sounds okay. Is that a bit quiet? Looks like it might be. Looks like that might be a bit quiet. Pull that up. I don't know why the volume up for my desktop. I'll put so low. It's not like I doubt that Princess Maker was blowing out anyone's eardrums, but right. They must be aware. They must have been consenting to having someone play a saxophone right next to them while they were driving. Maybe the radio is busted. Right? That could be. Never seen something more strange when driving. I'm trying to think if I have. I don't know. That's pretty intense. Not for sure. Nothing stranger on purpose, right? Like car accidents and stuff. I consider that strange, but not. They hired. Yes. I mean, it could be expensive depending on what kind of stereo and car they have. Might be cheaper just to hire someone to play the saxophone for you while you drive. Missing out on their K-Jazz. Yeah, right. Would anyone hire my son to play saxophone in their car for them while they drive? Someone's nice enough to take them up on that offer. Alright, well, I was late. That's no excuse for everyone else to be late. So I think we're gonna start. We're gonna get started. And hopefully people start popping in. I mean, there probably wasn't enough time for notifications to go out. K-Jazz. Was that 98 point something? What is 95? Was it 91.5 K-Jazz? Or is that a different talk radio station? I think it's 91.5 Phoenix area. KJZZ. Which doesn't sound like K-Jazz without context. KJZZ could be the other things. Unfortunate call sign. Alright, I'm gonna give everyone I'll give everyone one more minute. 6:15 is a nice even number. Give them just a little bit of time here. $91.5. Yeah, I think that's K-Jazz. Not sponsored, by the way. K-Jazz is not sponsoring this. Just say you're doing voice to text. No one will think twice. I used my context. I knew you were confirming somehow. Trees for thumbs. I've got thumbs for reads. Isn't that marijuana slang to suck on a tree? Isn't that what people say? I think that's marijuana talk. Crazy kids. You crazy psychedelic hipsters sucking on your trees. Sorry, I was going with your trees for thumbs. I was trying to continue it. Just a ride for you? Okay, I'll give everyone just a minute then. I probably should be more patient. Because it does seem like it takes longer than you'd expect for that notification to go out. I wonder if that's a good reason to start early. I don't know. Do I really want to do that? Do I want to have to start even earlier just to get the notifications out on time? That seems like a lot to think about. I've tagged this ADHD, and I'll always use that as my out for things like that. Yeah, it does. It seems longer than it should be for a push notification. Twitch needs to get their shit together. Just kidding, Twitch. You're fine. Everything you do is perfect. Oh, I don't know if you ever... Do you get yours fast? That's weird. I wonder what that's about. Is it physically traveling from my computer out into the world? That seems wrong. Seems like that shouldn't be the way it happens. Alright, we were making some pretty good progress on Sherlock, and I think today might be the last act for Batman. First game. Then next week we'll start the second one. That'll be 5 more acts. You wanna know how it all works now? I bet it's interesting. Yeah, is it consistently 15 minutes for you from me, Elf, and Insom? That's interesting. Sounds like maybe the NSA is intercepting your push notifications. You're not getting them until they confirm they're okay. I put 1,000 pictures of my ass on the internet so the NSA can spy on it, keep an eye on it, and maybe call the FBI on it. It's a really good song. I'll put that. I'm gonna try to remember to put that in Elfin's Discord today. It's a really good song called NSA by Credbump. Also not sponsoring. Yeah, it could be specific to someone's account, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, that's really weird. I think that's worth looking into. It's the kind of thing we should probably all know to help us in our lives. Alright, well, even with a 15-minute delay, I think everyone's had time to get their notification and find some kind of way to do something if they want to right now. So, we'll go ahead and get started, and then people can jump in as they're able. Mother's love. If you're short of money, you can rent clothes instead of buying it. This tip just said. I first of all didn't know that was a thing, but second of all, what? That seems like a very unnecessary feature for this game to rent clothes. Somebody was bored while they were coding something. It does seem wasteful to rent clothes. Hey, what's going on, Remorseless? Welcome. Welcome. Okay. Well, you're just in time. I waited extra for everyone today. Give people time to come in for the dress up. Um, but most of the people aren't here. Mal isn't here. Elfin isn't here. You snooze, you lose. It's the harsh world we live in. Survival of the fastest. Alright, so I think... What was the thing that was most disqualifying? I think outfits can be. But I think hats are always in danger of being not allowed with certain outfits, I think. So maybe we'll start with hats. What are we thinking today, chat? We got no hat. We got cop hat. We've got plague doctor mask. We've got blender. We've got veil. We've got ice cream man. We've got red queen. We've got mother. We want to start with glasses. I think we only have the square glasses, the mask, and no glasses. I mean, you guys can start wherever. Doesn't really matter to me. If there's something you really want, call it out. Oh, buy glasses. Oh, I'm so sorry. Sorry, it's been a week. I don't 100% know that I know where those glasses are. Oh, I see them peeking out. Oh, they're so scratched up and mangled. Hey, Mal. Nope, you're just in time. We just started. Okay, this feels right. Um. Okay, well, then I guess we'll go back to hat since I misunderstood what was said by glasses. Uh. Okay, I think Berry Girl threw in the Plague Doctor. We haven't seen Plague Doctor yet, so that's certainly a valid choice. What are we thinking? We got Plague Doctor, nothing, Cop Top, Blender, Veil, Ice Cream, Red Queen, Mother, Pirate, Eye Bandage, Top Hat, Super Cop Hat, Deerstalker, Bowler. Kind of like the Veil. Yeah, I don't think we've done the Veil. We haven't done the Plague Doctor or the Veil. Both good options. Oh, what's up, Eenie? Eenie says ice cream. Also a good option. I don't know if we've done ice cream. I thought we did once, but maybe we ended up not. The man bun. You look at the this. Yeah, cute little bun here. Hey, Eenie. I don't think you have you watched Sherlock? This is really the highlight. Everyone kind of just shows up for the dress up portion at the beginning, where we're gonna dress Sherlock up for the rest of the stream. Well, the next 2 hours. We actually switched to Batman after 2 hours, so it's like a split day. This game is Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1 is what it's called, but it's actually kind of confusing. So the Sherlock Holmes games is a franchise that's been like since like the 90s, by this Ukrainian game company called Frogwares. They've made like a dozen of them, and this is chronologically this is the first game, but it's also like one of the most recent games. So it's kind of funny that way. And I'm trying to play them chronologically, so it'll be like a modern game like this, and the next one will probably be like Sherlock versus the Mummy from like 1992. And the next one I think might be Sherlock Holmes Awakened, which is him versus Cthulhu, which is a more modern game. So yeah. Anyway, it's a Sherlock Holmes game about his youth. It's him as like a young man starting off his detective life. He's in his homeland. It's a country. I always get it wrong. I think it's Cordova. Could be Cordona. It could be something completely different. Some kind of island. Yeah, these glasses are for anytime I'm customizing a character. The chat pressures me to wear these heart glasses. It's like a bit of sorts. Dress up, murder everyone else with a revolver. Hey, you're not supposed to kill people, but sometimes it happens. My aim's not always great. I'm trying to stun them and get them in the head instead. Makes my imaginary friend angry. We do let murderers go free. Usually that's what happens. Sherlock does smash into children and body checks them as I'm running from place to place. It's not intentional. It's just casualty of war. Sounds cool. We've heard they're good games. I think everyone's sort of impressed because no one's ever really heard of them. And this one's it's pretty well made. There's little bits of jank here and there, but overall it's a nice looking game. Call We are murderers, so we let all murderers go. Yeah, I've probably killed more people than anyone we've arrested or let go. No, not 70-30. I think I arrest way more than I kill. I maybe shoot 1 or 2 out of 10 typically, and I've been getting better about it. Yeah, I don't know why that is. I think it's because the kids are always running everywhere. The adults are typically on the side of the road, walking kind of slow and carrying stuff, because they're poor. But the children are still youthful and energetic, so they just like run around in the road while I'm running, and it just happens. The data says not a coincidence. Well, I mean, no, I mean I don't think it's a coincidence, but I think there's factors beyond the fact that I'm just smashing into children. I think there's a little more to it than that, but outcome is the same. So what we got a real spread here. We got Plague Doctor, Ice Cream Man, and Vale. I haven't seen anybody budge yet. Statistically speaking, Sherry is pretty sus right now, but we can move on. Oh yeah, and his best friend his best friend is an imaginary person named John, but he calls him Sherry for short, which confused us all for a little bit until we realized it was short for Sherlock. Pause the stream. Need to switch to your tablet. I think that is a thing I could do. Pause my stream. I don't know how though. Like freeze it. Remorseless. You're going with Man Bun. Okay, but I mean, weren't you already voting for the Veil? Yeah, you were. It doesn't change anything. Oh, you redeemed some of your channel points. I see. That must be like a default thing that you can highlight and do stuff. Oh, Two Wheels is relenting for the Man Bun. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we can do the Veil unless someone else surprise jumps in. But I'm gonna ask Mal. She gets so she can't make decisions in the moment like that. She'll explode. She'll burst into flames. Yeah. Yeah, I mean we haven't done it yet. Anytime we pick one that we haven't done, I'm especially kind of excited. I'm still excited for the Plague Doctor and the Ice Cream Man. Those are gonna be cool too. But I have been looking forward to the Veil as well. So yeah, yeah, okay. All right, Widow's Veil, cool. I doubt it works with glasses. Oh, it does. That looks absolutely ridiculous. Come on. Okay. So do we want any of this? Bandana, glasses? Do we like any of this with the Widow's Veil? What's up, Fordo? You lurk. You do it then. Thank you. Thank you for hanging out, even if it's in the background. Still valid. Still a person. You like the glasses? It's the way that the veil seems to make contact with it that looks kind of weird to me, but I mean, it's fine. Fordo. It's alright, buddy. You lurk. Alright, what does everyone think about the glasses? Glasses, bandana, nothing. Berry girl, you like glasses? Kinda want the face mask. Does it work with the hat? This thing, yes. It does. I mean, it technically works, as in it will let me do it. As to whether or not they work together, that's for you guys to decide. I mean, that's a real widow look, isn't it? That's how you mourn. They definitely go together. So confident. The color isn't bad, right? It's kind of weird. Like there's no way they intended for this combination, but it does kind of look right in a weird twisted way. Okay, so we're thinking bandana then. Just know that that means no facial hair. Can you all live with that? No chops, no pencil, no goatee. Okay. Okay. We have makeup options. We're not gonna see a ton of it, but we'll see the eyes. What do we think? Pale? You mean the vampire, or do you mean the light makeup? Obviously, the vampire is extremely pale. The light makeup is a little bit more pale. Deluxe is very tan. Can barely see the old man. Can see the black eye. Kinda see the bruise. You can't really make out the scar. Two wheels, do you think light makeup? Okay. Mal thinks either is fine. We have any other thoughts on makeup? Any cosmetologists in here? Either works. Eni, it's a disguise mechanic? Well, yes. Kind of. I'm just gonna move the whole thing. Uh, oh, I see why that's happening. Hold on one second. I don't think I can move that. All right, whatever. Uh, yeah. Well, is it this? Yeah, it is kind of a disguise mechanic. It like so far we did use it to get into the police station by using a police look. Um, and there are some situations where to get clues you can ask people for help, and they'll only help you if you look more like something they would like to talk to, which is what these bars indicate, as I think you've noticed. So, for example, we absolutely do not look homeless. So homeless people would probably not talk to us. Laborers wouldn't. Actually, I don't know if that's specific to laborers or miners. Probably miners. Students, which I haven't even seen a student in the game, so it's kind of weird. Um, Police wouldn't respond well to us right now. Men with mustaches and fezzes wouldn't respond well. I think those might be merchants, but I'm not sure. And then fancy lads, which I'm covering with my face right now, but it's rich people is what I'm covering up. They do like this. We do look wealthy, apparently. Apparently. But yeah, that's how we use it to decide how to make Sherlock look primarily. If I do have to disguise for any reason, I'll switch just long enough to do what we need to do. Then I'll go back to whatever chat wanted to see. Um, Also, well, we do have his imaginary best friend John, who's always with him. We've decided he's always an ice cream man. Normally he looks like that. We also unlocked Ukrainian and gangster, but ice cream man forever. We haven't seen anything better than that for him, so that's what we have. All right, so it seems like light makeup is what we're going with. Right, yeah, poor people can't afford a skull bandana and a widow's veil. It's ridiculous. All right, main outfits. Main. We've got Sherlock's default suit, police uniform. I'm going to put the bandana back on afterwards. It doesn't work with some of these. Like the cop can't wear a bandana, I guess. The collar, maybe? I don't know. Consulting detective, Victorian vampire, plague doctor outfit, lab coat, master sleuth. No, it's not Watson. It's a different John. Who's really mad at me right now. That's why he's making that face. Made a few whoopsies in the last stream, trying to find something in the archives. He gets really upset with you as you screw up, but then he gets happier if you do good. So maybe we'll cheer him up this time. We'll see. Yeah, different John. This is a childhood imaginary friend that has actually grown up with him. Now that I'm thinking about it, which is a little bit interesting. Greatest detective outfit, black deluxe suit, Slavic gangster. This is the widow's outfit that actually goes with the veil. I know we rarely match, so I won't pressure anyone to choose that. The ice cream man suits. This is Sherlock suit with jacket. The red queen dress, popular choice. We've worn that twice, I think, so far. Or maybe it was just the hat. This is what's been dubbed the pillow armor, courtesy of Berry Girl. This is a shabby suit. What a look. Office casual. Female ottoman outfit. A wind coat. Scatterbrained scientist. A mother outfit. A worn out suit. Some broken pockets. And vagabond rags. Yeah, this is also known as Pepperoni's Out. It's the other name we have for this outfit. Pepperoni's Out. You like the fancy suit with the red and gold? I don't think we've worn that one yet. Yeah, it's quite a look. Actually goes together pretty well. Yeah, red deluxe. Or black deluxe suit. Although it is the only one with red on it other than like the mother's outfit. So actually the red stands out more. Or twin with John and do ice cream. That was one of your options, yeah. It's a look. I think we got two for red deluxe. Or black deluxe rather. Black deluxe, red deluxe. Yeah, I'm saying it now. What do we think about the black deluxe suit with the widow's veil? Oh, and the uh-oh. Uh-oh. Can't do bandana and the black deluxe suit at the same time. Warning, warning. Can't could do it the ice cream man suit. Uh so yeah, what are we giving up? We could switch it for glasses. Sherlock suit with jacket. You want to see what that looks like? Nope, no bandana. The bandana is a no-go with jackets, it appears. It appears, I'm afraid it appears. Ice Cream Man face mask this week, Black Deluxe next. Are we gonna start queuing up outfits? What do we think? Remorseless thinks Ice Cream Man with the bandana. Yes, Ice Cream Man does work with bandana. There's no jacket. Again, works being relative. It technically can be done. Yeah, I know. I wish it was easier to see what goes with certain things. Same just a bandana. The Plague Doctor mask also disqualifies a bunch of stuff. It feels a little bit arbitrary. I'm sure it has to do with clashing models, but there's no easy way to. You like it too? Okay. All right. I think this is all right. We can go with this. I think that's okay. We'll do the Led Zeppelin story case, whatever. We'll start there. All right, let's get a good look at what we've done. All right, this is what Sherlock Holmes looks like. This is canon, as written by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. This was how he looked in his youth. Yeah, I think that's fine. I think that's just fine. Even better at night. I know it really shines. Has a Michael Jackson vibe. Yeah, I see that. We got an ad in 3 minutes, so we'll try and keep that in mind. This should be like a subscriber only feature, right? I should start the channel early. Only subscribers can do dress up. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna do that. Even better at night. Yep. Shines. Twinsies with John. Yep. Yeah, it's about time we matched with John. We force him to look like that all the time. He looks sketch as hell. You think so? This doesn't look like someone you'd trust on the street. I don't know what you mean. It's very trustworthy. Who would this even work on? Uh, Miners, for whatever reason. Like, as in people in a mine, not miners. Although back then it was probably the same thing. But, yeah, miners are the only people that would appreciate this look. I don't know why. Maybe ice cream men are working class is the idea. I really don't know what element of this is appealing to this demographic, but that's okay. All right, we're gonna solve the case of the Led Zeppelin. We have a vandalized sign plate. Led Zeppelin, 1880, built and brought to Cordona in the name of power and glory of invaders. This was graffitied on with the assistance of their dog, Edric Errett, will be avenged. This is all graffitied on there using red paint. They wrote the word invader over Britain, their dog over the governor's name, and left a message. Edric Errett will be avenged. The airship, as well as a sign plate, appeared here this year with some tragic event associated with it. That's what we're going to try and find out. Which means we have to go back to the archives, which means we're probably going to infuriate John. Because at least I am very bad at this. The airship, as well as the sign plate, appeared here this year. So in the archives, we're going to be looking this year. It's the Old City Bridge. So I guess we'll be looking at archives for Old City. And it's vandalism. So maybe we would be checking. Maybe the police archives. Ugh, I really hate going through archives. I'm so bad at it. We'll do our best. Just get it, yeah. Yeah. Amazing. Amazing. Alright, we're gonna go to the police archives and see if we can make this work. That's not where the archives are. That's where inspectors are. And they never help us. Alright. Lord help me. Let's see if we can get this to work out. I guess it's a property crime, right? It's vandalism. I have a really bad feeling about this. I'm not gonna be able to get this to work. So it begins. You know what? The fact that they're saying it appeared this year tells me that maybe police is wrong. Maybe we should go to the newspaper archives. Or City Hall. I don't know which. I don't know which makes more sense. Did we have something else we could look at? What do you mean? Like evidence-wise? We have the observation deck location. Let me take a closer look at the airship from the observation deck near the Old City Bridge. The enormous airship floats above the cityscape, easily noticeable from almost every point in Cordona. The airship was brought to the island by the governor, evidently to exhibit the military power and colonial rule of Great Britain. Judging by the vandalized plate, not all Cordona residents approve of this idea. And then we just had this message. Led Zeppelin 1880 built and brought to Cordona in the name of power and glory of invaders with the assistance of their dog. Edric Errett will be avenged. It's on the Old City Bridge. It's vandalized. That feels like he's asking if there's some tragic event was associated with it. That feels like newspaper to me. We don't have to go to the bridge or anything? That's a good question. That's an antique trader. Where am I going? Old City. Nah, it says we got all the evidence. That was a good point, though. I didn't think about that. We got all the evidence there. Newspaper would cover a tragic event for sure. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That is where we picked it up. Yeah. Yeah, that's my thinking. I don't always have... I mean, historically, I have a hard time with the archives, and it usually takes like 8 trial and error attempts to get it to, where even is this newspaper place? It's a lot of trial and error before I land on it. But, let's see. Right. See, this seems right. It's asking for the year, which is the current year. They've made that very clear. Old City. They're saying a tragic event. Maybe obituaries? No. Okay. So it begins. It's hard to say though, because like the Old City Bridge is where the observation deck is, but that doesn't mean that that's where it happened. Current events. Yeah, maybe. Could be current events. You are a genius, Berry Girl. Genius. Normally it takes me like 10 tries to figure out what they're trying to get me to do. Article on a riot at the airship gala. The terror below. Airship gala causes unrest, 1 dead. Yesterday, March 16th, the Titanic airship dubbed as Led Zeppelin. Don't you know? Yeah, you did. Just guessing. Well, then you're a psychic. You're an incredible guesser, so you still get credit for that. Arrived on Cordona by the efforts of our governor, Sir William Sinclair. Arson? Hey, Zeno. What are you declaring arson for? What happened? Are we burning the place down? What up? Just doing some Sherlock Holmes. You wanna arson? Oh. Oh! Just got off work. Yeah, I can understand that feeling. Hey, Elfin. Elfin is, printing work stuff. Man, everybody's working or getting off work. Everyone just relax and solve a mystery with me. Arrived on Cordona by the efforts of our governor, Sir William Sinclair, this German-made militaristic miracle, embellished with a giant Union Jack, was intended to inspire pride and unity among Cordona residents of all origins. Seems like a bad way to do it. Regretfully, certain people prefer hatred and discord over unity. During the airship's arrival gala, a group of radically minded Ottoman denizens rallied at the Old City Market and marched toward the airship, yelling anti-British mottos and causing unrest along the way. Cordona police, maintaining order in the streets and protecting citizens, managed to quell the riot. By the end of the day, unfortunately, one resident of Old City, the 15-year-old cobbler's apprentice Edric Arrett, was found dead in the aftermath. Alright, well, now we know who that is. 15-year-old cobbler's apprentice. At this moment, we don't have any information as to whether Mr. Arrett was sided with the protesters or if he was an innocent passerby. Either way, we urge you for your own safety and well-being to avoid any unauthorized public rallies and keep your children away from such events. No free speech on Cordona. Someone put their number in the tip jar? That's exciting. Did you call it? Did you call it to tell them thank you for your tip? And hang up? Oh, yeah, celebrating Elfin's mug. Berry Girl successfully attained a custom witch coffee mug for Elfin. It's quite a feat. They sell out very fast, like within seconds. It's like those old radio hotline things where they'd have the contest and you had to be like the 5th caller, just hit the dial over and over and over. It's like the internet version of that. Yeah. Okay, so we did find our archive. Thank you again, Berry Girl, for honing in on that with laser precision. Let's see what they want us to do with that. Let's go ahead and pin the evidence. So where did this happen at? Because it looks like it's geographic. They want us to go somewhere. Rallied at the Old City Market and marched towards the airship. So I'm thinking that's where we go. Old City Market. We can do that. Let's get out of the newspaper place. We're solving a mystery. Yes, Berry Girl is a mug ninja. That's a fact. Old City Market. Is where? I mean, this says Bizarre Road. That would make you think that it would be along that road, right? Or am I thinking too specifically about it? Or it's just right there. Or it's just labeled for me. Alright, compass. No nearby fast travel point as usual. And Old City is terrible to navigate. She has, yeah. She wasn't always able to snag those. There were several unsuccessful attempts before she figured something out. Somehow she's created a system that works. Oh, Berry Girl's giving some
the
advice.
Market Square, beating heart of the old city.
For anybody else who's trying to get limited edition stuff on the internet. Oh, we found a fast travel point for the market. Would have been helpful. Alright, we're here. But what are we meant to do here?
We're going to blow it up.
Whoa. Alright, eavesdropping. I'm really bad at this also.
Oh, we're going to blow it out of the sky. I saw the stuff in the yard. That should teach the Brits to behave better.
Alright. So I have to eavesdrop and I have to pick things that are actually relevant to pay attention to. And try and discard things that aren't relevant, except I don't know what's
in the yard. That should teach the Brits to behave better.
I'm not customizing anything right now. Much better.
Oh, we're going to
I have to pick out what's relevant and
I
remove
saw
what's
the
not
stuff in the
relevant.
yard.
I'm
That
bad at
should
this,
teach
but
the Brits.
we'll see how it goes. Nope. Nope. Yes, for some reason. Nope. Nope. Okay. A lot of things that seemed very relevant weren't. So it seems like they're planning to do something
We're
terrible.
going to blow it out of the sky. I saw the stuff in the...
Let's try this again. Eavesdrop on where the radicals are planning their intervention. Okay. One of those is important. Maybe end the colonial rule is important.
Oh,
No. Nope. Yes. Yes. No. No. Yes. No. Yes. Okay. This feels arbitrary sometimes. People at the Old City Market talk about a group of Ottomans who plan to take down the airship using some kind of artillery. Radicals are going to set their attack plan in motion during a secret meeting in the yard at the corner of Sesame Street and Scarlet Street in Old City. Entrance to the yard is behind an archway with a horse above it. Okay. Catch up on what you guys are up to. Was torn between Frankenstein and Witch, both adorable. Yeah. It's a mug from Mal that I'm gonna get for Christmas. Maybe this year. Oh, hopefully Mal's not listening. He can be fast. Yeah, we're gonna go to Sesame Street. A yard at the corner of Sesame Street and Scarlet Streets. Entrance is the yard. To the yard is behind an archway with a horse above it. No, it's not fine. Now I have to find Mal and I have to erase her memory. How do you get there? Eenie. Honestly, I'm not going to respond to that. It's right here, though. Sesame Streets and Scarlet Street. Oh, there's a fast travel point right there. That's awfully convenient. Alright, we're looking for an archway with a horse on it. I don't see a horse on that archway. Galenexocal. That's exactly how you say that. Archway with a horse. Archway with a horse. What did you miss? Where's Elmo? Well, we found the way to Sesame Street, and we have to find an archway with a horse on it. That's a moon. That's an eel. Because we're going to find a bunch of people who are planning to overthrow the British colonial rule. It's not a horse. This is an archway, though. I don't really see any other archways. This also isn't a yard, though. It's fair to say. That's an archway. There's no horse on it. Probably pin that. In the yard at the corner of Sesame Street and Scarlet Street. The entrance to the yard is behind an archway with a horse above it. A horse above the archway. Oops, sorry, buddy. This wasn't a child. No horses. What if it was a literal horse above the archway? Different. Be a dead giveaway, though. Peasant people. There's the airship everyone's so upset about. Still not seeing an archway with a horse. I feel like we're getting pretty far from Sesame Street. This area looks pretty suspicious, but not what we're looking for. How far are we from Sesame Street now? Reasonably far. It's definitely back that way. I found out in Italy, stores with golden horse outside meant they sold horse meat. It isn't illegal, but I guess since the 1800s it's been looked down on, so they kind of hide it. I feel like there's probably less discreet ways to do it. Well, more discreet ways to do it than putting a golden horse outside. But I won't question the Italians. It seems to work for them. noticing these little moon things here and there. I don't know if it means anything. Might be relevant to something else later. Hey, chickens. Okay, archway with a horse above it. Archway with a horse above it. Place where they sell horse meat. That's what we're looking for. Horse meat store. Yeah, but they have a golden horse on the outside of their restaurant. Like, I'd argue that's like more straightforward than putting it on the menu. I want it to be that archway, but it's not. There's no. Oh, horse meat. Does it look like that?
Are
Remorseless?
you sure you want to go in there? Breaking into the secret meeting of those radicals. I don't see how we could pull off any peaceful negotiations.
For radical meetings, John, we have some radical means of negotiation.
Is this loud enough for you guys?
Not we, remember? Be
Let me know
careful
if it's
out
too quiet. I've heard horse meat is not very tasty. I would guess it's extremely gamey. Might make you feel like a badass Mongolian warlord, though. Alright, let's go in and shoot some people in the head. We're not supposed to, but this is what happens sometimes. Or I loot, or I just die. Alright, X is a snuff box, I have to remember that.
I'm coming.
That wasn't what I named before.
No more crime for you until next month. Too simple.
Okay, so far no deaths.
I'm coming.
We're doing pretty good. I just heard somebody, but I don't see them. Oh.
You can overcome the brute now. The snuff's ready.
Oh, I had to reload. Stupid single shot pistol. Oh, and I missed anyway. Stay still. There we go. It's harder than it should have been.
No more crime for you until next month.
Give him the pepper snuff.
Give who the pepper snuff? No one's here. Ugh.
Coming.
Take a rest, my friend.
I'm gonna hurt you. I'm coming.
Okay.
I could miss the party.
So far, no deaths. We're doing it.
Coming.
What's that guy doing up there?
Too simple.
The snuff's ready. You can overcome the brute now.
Whoops. There you go.
I'm coming.
Didn't die. Oh, man.
a rest.
Give him the pepper snuff.
Is it just that guy on the roof now? I think something might have gone wrong there. I somehow doubt he's supposed to be up on the roof. Oops. I mean, like, even with that, I can't get to him to do anything. I don't think I have a choice. I think I gotta kill this guy.
I couldn't miss the party.
Like, he's not coming down. Yeah, I don't think there's anything to do. This guy was misery.
No, you killed him.
Whoa! I thought he was the last one.
No more crime for you until next month.
I did talk him off the ledge. You were playing Mortal
Maybe that
Kombat
was
before? Yeah, I would
too
put you in the mood.
radical, Sherlock. After all, those people were only seeking justice.
By shooting other people in the face. They found their justice.
So the justice is you shooting them in the face. This whole story began with a death. I don't see how more death can be a better way to end it.
Now, let's check the yard. I want to learn how they were planning to shoot down the airship.
We'd better make it quick. The noise you've caused here may bring us more trouble.
Alright. Whatever. I don't feel bad about that. Alright, let me catch up on what you guys are doing here. Look dapper today. Into the hat, yeah. Great outfit choices, yep. We have. He has dodged enough, just end it. I did end it. Yeah. Remorseless, definitely in a Mortal Kombat mood. Pretty interesting combat for what I assumed was a point-and-click adventure game. Yeah, this is like a... I don't know how you describe it. I mean, the combat's pretty well segmented, but I mean, it sort of was in like, I mean, Mass Effect 2. Not that I'm comparing the two, but like, you know, the combat's not like seamless. You're always entering an area that's like combat time, and then the combat's over, and we're back to adventure. It is a little bit more than point and click, I'll say. They have some puzzles and stuff, but I know what you mean. I'm surprised by this game pretty frequently. It definitely seems higher production than what you would expect from a Sherlock Holmes game. You know, you'd expect like a shovelware sort of budget game. If we had Blurp, we could play Fatality. Well, we don't. I'll think about it. Mortal Kombat story is good. It's pretty okay, kind of weird, not bad. Get drops so you can use your channel points. Yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna do something with channel points for sure. I just haven't yet, but I'll figure something out for you guys to use them for. Um, I don't know the difference between drops or any of the other stuff you can do with channel points. I know some are like you actually insert things in the game. Some are sounds. I don't know the terminology personally. I don't know yet. I'll get there. But yeah, Mortal Kombat. I've been digging it so far. I agree. The story mode was like it's not the best in the most recent ones. I think 9. I really like 9 story mode. I thought 10 had a good story mode. 11's was a little bit weird, and then the newest one I think I'm just the multiverse thing is. I think we've seen enough of it for a while. Alright, we've taken down the Ottoman radicals before they managed to carry out their attack on the airship. Now we should check the yard, find out how they plan to pull off the attacks. Well, we can do that. Let's see. Do I not have like a... Okay. Guess I don't have to use my special Sherlock vision for it. At least they're not giving me the icon to do that. Which I've actually forgotten even what button that is. Z, X, T. Oh, it's Q. But it sounds like I don't need that. Alright, let's see. We're looking for evidence how they were planning their attack. There's some blood from the guy I killed. That's there. I wonder if it's like a separate room here or something.
I thought you wanted to explore the yard before leaving. We'd better not miss anything important.
I guess this want me here. Here we go.
The radicals plan to load the missile battery onto boats and sail close to the airship.
Approach from sea. Okay. Very rudimentary
So they hope to bring
rocket.
down the airship by using these missiles.
How did a small group of conspirators manage to smuggle artillery to Cordona? How many people are on board that airship? You've just saved their lives, Sherry. Not to mention the people below, should it have crashed on the island. We should call the police to sort this all out.
No need. Somebody from the neighborhood already called them once the shooting began. Besides, I'm not in the mood to explain why I'm standing here, armed, in this grim situation. We did all we had to do, let the police do the rest.
Sure. I'm okay with that.
We're done here, Sherry. Let's go.
We've done it. Catch up on chat real quick. Just fun sounds you like, not scary. I think 10 might be my fave story. That was the one with Kotal Khan, right? I think Kotal showed up in 10, yeah. Well, he was more of a focus in 10. I think. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. So if we drop Sound of the Alien for him? No, I don't think so. Yeah, he's not going to agree to that. No, he's not. That game is hard enough. Only to warn you, of course, not to make you think it's there. We can play the dumb ways to die phrase after he dies. Even that would be great. There's plenty that are funny, not scary. I don't know. I'll think about that. I'll think about that. I have a lot of thoughts. A lot of contradictory thoughts. I'm an old man. Twitch is new to me. That's gonna be my excuse. At least for the moment. Monty Python phrases. Yeah, I think if it's appropriate for what you're streaming, in a way, like not doesn't have to be appropriate, but like I don't know, I'd like a theme or something. I guess I have to think about it. I have a few thoughts. Freak out your dad. So like, on the one hand, I don't really want it, because sometimes I see when I watch Twitch streams where like people are playing all sorts of random sounds and stuff, it just feels like a morning radio show or something. Like it's a bit incoherent. Not that that's a bad thing. Like again, it sort of depends on like how you're streaming and like what your theme kind of is. I just haven't really decided on that yet, I guess. I don't really know like what I want it to look like. I just don't like. I don't know if I would like Monty Python phrases popping in randomly while I'm playing games, and I just don't know. I don't know. I'd like something, but I feel like I want it to be something more specific or cohesive or more relevant to like the games themselves. I don't know. It's a lot to think about. I'm probably overthinking it a lot. Yeah, I'm probably overthinking it, but That's what I do. That's why nothing gets done. I overthink it until it's too late, and nothing happens. So I'll think on it though. I'll try to. I promise, with my ADHD brain, I will try hard to think about it and actually do something. Oh, thank you. Yours is going great as well. You have a tremendous stream, Elfin. No, I don't think it's that you have no standards. I think you pick the things you like. I mean, and it fits. You know what I mean? And I think that's good. That's what I'm struggling with. I have to find the things that I'm gonna like to have in the stream. In the way it, I want it to sort of go. Yeah, but I mean that's what you welcome. You welcome people bringing in whatever. That's yeah, and it works. You have a much more open. That's sort of your thing. Your stream is like open to everyone, and you're it's like a welcoming, come and be yourself stream. A stream hooker. I mean that's definitely a different way to say it than I did. I don't think that's what I'm going for. But no, I think it's great. I think you do it in a way that is definitely like it all makes sense together in a weird way, but in some ways by not making sense. And I think that's awesome. 6 seconds for 50 cents. That's but for in Twitch in the rate for Twitch streaming, 6 seconds for 50 cents. That's a fortune. Yeah, bits, bits and bops. Good time check. We got lots of time still. All right, what are we doing next here? I don't think we have enough money to fill the house with furniture yet. I think we got to do some other stuff before we get to that point. We could why don't we proceed with the main story? Why is this all blocked out in red? Oh yeah, we used that as an item. Okay, for a family friend. So this is like the main story that's going on right now. We're trying to sort of figure out what really happened with our mother. We always thought she died of consumption, but we found out recently that that probably wasn't the case. Um, Looking for a family friend. There are no records about my mother's death, but I do recall an old family friend we had here in Cordona, an eccentric man named Theodore Gilden. He was missing the little finger on his right hand, and if he still lives here, he may be able to shed some light on her passing. He used to live in one of the neighboring houses near the bridge, and he had a gas balloon in his yard. Okay. Gas balloon. I don't know that I know what that means. That means like a hot air balloon. So if we go back to the Grand Survey where we're from, go back to our mansion, you should be one of these neighboring houses, I guess. We're in, what year is it? 1880, maybe? So I mean, kind of we're back to Oregon Trail. And this would have been even earlier than that, right? The audio's getting garbled. Audio problems? Uh-oh. Too close to the receiver. I do have something in the way. So I'll move that and see if it changes. Alright, we'll see if that makes it any better. Okay, well, let me know if it starts screwing up again. But yeah, there was a giant ceramic plate in front of it, so. I don't know enough about science. Eni, I think, is in the networking business. Eni might know what's blocking my wireless connection between my headset and my dongle. I think that's Eni's specialty. Dongle expert, master of dongles. All right, a neighboring house with a gas balloon. They said near the Greek bridge. So Is that you? Yes, it is. So probably this. Potentially this. Could also be this. We'll check this first. Yeah. Yeah, dongle expert. Edie Mitasia. Dongle Meister. That's my understanding.
That wretch Goliath would murder us all. Mark my words.
What's happened? Where is
Oh, this doesn't seem good.
Destruction and trampled ground.
What an eccentric detective. Sorry, I just remembered what he looked like. Oh, always murder. Always murder.
He was certainly under pressure.
Oof, a contortionist you were not. Disjointed vertebrae. Difficult to say if it was a way to start or finish him off. Disjointed vertebrae. Difficult to say if it was a way to start or finish him off.
Definitely was not looking at the vertebrae there. The vertebra. Oh. Come on, focus.
A belt from a dressing gown. Curious.
Dressing gown. Okay, what about this? Oh my goodness. That's not what legs
A
do.
kneecap reduced to splinters. A missing pinky. Middle-aged. It's none other than Theodore Gilden.
Oh boy, Sherlock. Another death means another question.
And
No,
to answer the question. It's far too interesting to give it up to the police.
No, it is not the guy we let get away in the first case. He's not the one who murdered this man. There's no way. Charisma rolls? Yeah. That's always a way out of any situation. You don't need skill points in anything else, not even dongles. You got charisma. Do I have a case for this yet? We can pin here. There we go. Alright. Well, there appears to be drag marks of blood leading this way. Is this a work of Aquaman? Oh. It's weird that they're doing that, but I can't actually look at it.
A strong pull broke this leash.
Weird.
A pool of blood and saliva, possibly as a result of impact.
Okay. An elephant. Oh.
Poke the elephant with this? Really? People are hopeless. Sherlock, take a picture of the footprint. It's valuable evidence. This photograph can help us find the old article about the elephants. The front page was fascinating. It was hard to believe as a child.
True. We may need it in our investigation.
Let Jack the Ripper go. That'd be a great accidental origin. No, we'll be playing Batman at 8. That's when we accidentally make things like Jack the Ripper. That's right, Barry Girl. Elephant. I didn't see that coming either. The elephant is a killer, and we're gonna let them go like we always do.
A royal suite for a favorite pet.
Plenty of food to satisfy even the most fastidious.
Got all those bananas and watermelons. Doesn't seem like much of a murder case. It's just an elephant broke free and trampled him. So what are we doing now? The animal broke the steel chain that restrained it. Oops, gotta pin that. The blood lay a pull hook, though the instrument was unstained. The immense pull, the animal broke the steel chain that restrained it. Yeah, John, yeah, being very casual. Laying very seductively. Like, oh, what's his name? The guy who played Malcolm in Jurassic Park. Forget the actor's name. Jeff Goldblum. Soon the Jeff Goldblum lay. Maybe the elephant was the weapon? Maybe. Maybe the drugs pulled the eyes out. I can check the newspaper's archive. It was a front page story written by a science journalist and would have been published 10 years ago. They make it sound so easy, but it won't be. It never is. I think this is something John wants me to do to make him happy. I don't think this is part of the case, but we're going to do it because he's really not happy with us right now. So we kind of need to get back in his good graces. Because he obviously represents some part of our psyche that we need to satisfy.
Hey.
Take that, buddy. I'm in a hurry. I gotta look at pictures of elephants. Get out of my way. Alright. Period was 10 years ago, they said. So that would have been in here. Journalist. Front page. Look at that. First try. It's easy when they give you all the information. He did murder someone who's going through an existential crisis. I don't know what he was doing on that rooftop. I shot him several times. He had a chance to get down. If you can't shoot somebody to get them to get off of a roof, then there's nothing you can do. You've exhausted all your options. 1 adult, 15 children. Oh, you made an emoji? I didn't see it pop up. Did you edit it or something? Let's see. Lord of All Beasts, written by Dr. Ian Menzies. It's an unfortunate last name. Only a lucky few can claim to have beheld this planet's strangest, most wonderful fellow, the elephant. Said to be land's largest animal, this colossal yet friendly creature enchants all with its size, intelligence, and communication. Elephants are mammals, just like humans, and originate in Asia and Africa. Despite feet that reach 18 to 25 inches in adult males, the elephant is surprisingly agile, and in concert with its prehensile trunk, can perform feats of remarkable dexterity. Elephants form strong emotional bonds with their loved ones. Some scientists have even reported witnessing signs of grief or happiness. Perhaps the question is not how much elephants resemble us, but how much we resemble them. Didn't say anything about splintering a man's kneecap into dust. That's weird. You'd think that would be mentioned in there somewhere. Just on mobile? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I don't see it in OBS anyway. I don't know how it looks in on Twitch itself. Do you think the elephant can paint? Well, it did with his blood all over the ground. So yes, the answer is they can definitely paint. This one can for sure.
That's the article. Feeling old already?
Alright. John, does that really make you happy? Not happy enough. Look at that face. Look at that face. He is still pissed. Alright, whatever. Listen, man, archives shouldn't be so ambiguous. Alright, let's get back to where we were. We didn't get all the evidence, apparently. I gotta get out of the office. I'll fall for that every time. Okay, fast travel here. I love the fact that when we first arrived at the scene of the crime, I already have a marker. John was like, "Should we call the police?" And he was like, "No, this is too good to call the police over. We're gonna solve it." And none of these people have called the police in the time it took me to go over to the newspaper office, look up a newspaper article about elephants, and come back.
Destruction and trampled ground.
I find that delightful. Alright, let's pin this again. Alright, anything interesting? Anything I should care about? What's this? Apparently, yes.
A coal gas tank. Enough to pump up an airship.
What's so special about you, buddy?
It's seen a lot of use. The blade is worn from grinding. A sailor's knife, useful for cutting wet and thick ropes.
Okay. Seems like there might be more to this than just an elephant breaking free and murdering its owner. Something else they want me to notice, but I'm not noticing it. Oh, there it is.
Fresh signs of impact. A rough landing led to an altercation with this shed.
Mind Palace clue. Oh, sounds like we probably got all the evidence here. Okay. We're gonna put this puzzle together. The more ridiculous the outfits are, the more this makes me think of Shutter Island. Like, everyone here is in on it. They all know you are crazy, but they don't have the heart to tell you. That could be. I mean, I'm not, you know, Sherlock's originally from here, but hasn't been here in a long time. So he might just look like a normal tourist. Alright, now we get to be John. Here's where we put the pieces together. What really happened here? Let's see. Did someone grab his arm? Does feel like this might be a murder made to look like an accident. It's usually how these things go. It'd be kind of boring if it was just an elephant got free and killed him. I figure out what any of this represents. I mean, we definitely know the elephant did escape. Like, that happened no matter what. What's this guy doing back here? It's like hiding. Those are the only two possibilities. Oh, he did He did fall backwards and land into this, right? We have to account for the rough impact on this wooden board. So I think this one definitely has evidence to suggest that's how that went. Someone hit him with the poker. Maybe someone with long spindly fingers. I thought you were helping, Remorse. I took you seriously at the beginning there. Are those the only three things we're deciding? Looks like it. I mean, grabbing his arm with the poker wouldn't account for his broken neck and shattered knee. I don't feel like that's what happens, right? The middle one needs to be the elephant. Yeah, probably, right? To explain how he got injured. He was definitely dragged, right? He was dragged no matter what. So, the elephant dragging him is kind of the only thing that would make sense there. If the elephant's involved at all. Which it seems like it kind of has to be. I just don't know about this, right? Because the elephant did break free, but why? And he did end up with a bunch of broken... He ended up with a broken neck and a shattered knee. You think it might just be the elephant? What evidence do we have here? The body of a man was found in the enclosed pen of a large animal. His right hand is missing its little finger. It's Theodore Gilden. The man suffered so many lethal injuries and fractures, the exact cause of death is difficult to determine. His legs are mangled and bloody. A dressing gown belt was found on the body. I forgot about that detail. A dressing gown belt was found on the body. Beside a small puddle of blood lay a bullhook, though the instrument was unsustained. With an immense pull, the animal broke the steel chain that restrained it. There was no blood on the bullhook. Somebody hit a coal gas tank that appears operational. Someone fell there recently, hitting the wall, dropping their knife. It was not a soft landing. Why does he have a dressing gown belt on his body? I kind of don't know how to account for that. No, yeah, this was definitely this. He fell backwards and landed on the fence when the elephant knocked the gate open. It was someone with a fishing knife, or like a sailor's knife. Feels like I'm missing something. something, like something happened in between all this that isn't quite matching up. Did he have a knife wound? No. No, he had a broken neck and a shattered leg. Didn't have any knife wounds. The bullhook is unstained. They said the bullhook or the knife would be used primarily for cutting like wet rope. Which, I mean, this is a chain. It's not a rope. So, the elephant definitely broke free. Unclear why. Goliath. So, this is the pen itself. This is the gate to the pen. Wasn't he missing a finger? Yeah, but he had been since Sherlock was a child. That's just how he knew who it was. He was missing a finger. That wasn't from this. That was a detail from earlier. Yeah, his right hand's missing his little finger, but it's not. Let me verify that real quick. Yeah, there are no records about my mother's death, but I do recall an old family friend we had here in Cordona, an eccentric man named Theodore Gilden. He was missing the little finger on his right hand. So that was from before. It was even worse when I pulled this up because the picture, it looks like it could be, right? There's like blood all over there. So it looks like it could be from this. It's really misleading. Yeah. Got an ad break right now. But that's okay, we're not doing anything crazy. Yeah, I was thinking that too. They kept making comments about how the food looked like it was, you know, something that no animal would be upset about. And it was, you know, luxurious food for a beloved pet. So it's hard to believe that the elephant would have intentionally done anything. This seems like the least likely, right? That he was antagonizing it with the bullhook. Like, again, he seems like he spoils it, if anything. It doesn't seem like it would have done this either. Unless it had some reason to. Why would it, though? Like, this might indicate that, like, he was dragged here by the guy, and then the elephant trampled him on his way out, just sort of by happenstance. I still don't understand the significance of the dressing gown. Maybe it got scared when someone attacked. Let's see. But the bullhook isn't right. What if the elephant was defending someone like its owner? Accidentally trampled? Is there a detail here I'm missing? I don't think so. This still doesn't explain the dressing gown belt that was found on him. Yeah, accidentally trampled seems possible. But then do we think that the elephant dragged him, or do we think that the other guy dragged him? Because the thing is, I mean, the dressing gown belt, my initial thought was that he had tied it around him or something to help drag the body. But I don't know that it makes sense, really. A dressing gown belt was found on the body, is all it says. Broken from the inside. I think it might just be the elephant. Maybe the guy dragging him might have made the elephant come running to his defense. Elephant had to drag him to be that mangled, I would think. Might be what Eni was suggesting. Unless the elephant trampled him while chasing off his attacker. That would leave him pretty mangled. Maybe? Did that article give us any hints? Someone fell and broke a flower pot. They dropped a bosun's knife, commonly used among sailors. Gate was broken from the inside. What's the article? Elephant's life. Maybe it's in John's diary. Yeah. Colossal yet friendly. Surprisingly agile. Remarkably dexterous. Prehensile trunk. Strong emotional bonds with their loved ones. Grief, happiness. I wonder if that's a hint that it was dragging him for whatever reason. I mean, it wouldn't have been here, I wouldn't think, but it could have been. No, it doesn't show him getting trampled. That it was saving its friend that it loves? I don't know, because the only interaction it has with this strange random person is this. The person was on a flower pot for some reason and got knocked backwards into a fence when it busted through the gate. Trying to figure out if there's any significance to the gas tank over here, but I don't think so. Meant for filling up a gas balloon. I don't think it's relevant. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. The guy attacked his friend, then tried to drag him away. The elephant got upset and tried to chase the guy away. I think it is elephant choking him in the first, elephant dragging him in the second. Gave his friend the stomp on the way out. Gave his friend the stomp. Trying to think of what versions of each of these that would be. It does mention the prehensile trunk. Because if we think that the guy attacked him, well, you guys are at odds. I mean, they're both like the most likely theories, right? Like these are kind of the only two ways it can be. This guy attacked, the elephant defended him and accidentally stomped him, or the elephant did the whole thing. Because the only part that makes me wonder about that is because we do have this bull hook, which indicates that like maybe they weren't great friends. Like, why does he have that? You know? The fruit and stuff seem to indicate that he was spoiled, but I mean, he is chained to a pole. And there is a bull hook. And it is a captive elephant, which historically hasn't been good. Elephants don't usually like that. They're both good theories. Attacker might have been dragging the body away. Like that. Okay. Let's try both. We'll try both theories. So I think in this case it would be implied that the elephant busting through the gate and doing this would have smashed his friend. Both would leave drag marks. Yep. Yeah. The only difference in this case, I guess that the stomping would be implied after the fact. So we'll try this, and if this doesn't work, I don't know, how does he get that bloody before? That's a good question. The bullhook's unstained. So that's actually a really good question. Because there's definitely blood leading all the way up to his body. And they made a point of saying that the bullhook had no blood on it. Does elephant sucker punch him? That's a good point too. The old guy is the owner of the elephant and the house. Yeah. The old guy is both. I mean, I guess if the elephant dragged him, it would probably have left blood, right? Potentially. If it was breaking all his parts, it could. Kind of unclear either way. I think it is the elephant, though. Were there any other footprints? No. Just elephant prints that we could see. Is there a second caretaker that would have a good relationship with the elephant? Not that we know of. Doesn't seem like it. The only other person that's involved that we know of, somebody was sitting on this flower pot when the gate flew open, and they smashed into this wood board. We know that happened. Whether that person was doing other things is kind of what we're trying to figure out. The two potential theories we have is that someone could have attacked this dude and then maybe dragged him away, and then the elephant broke out, either upset about its owner being attacked or something, and trampled him on his way out. But we're trying to figure out, this bull hook had no blood on it. It was unstained. And this guy was definitely bloody. There's blood going all the way up to where he was dropped when he was dragged. Sitting on the flower pot trying to hide from the elephant about to body through the gate, I bet. Oh, I like body better. Bust, sure. But you can say body that way. You can use body to say he's bodying through the gate. I understood. I mean, I've heard that before. Used that way. Body somebody. Smash a door. Alright, let's try this. If this doesn't work, we'll try elephants.
You're not even trying, Sherry.
Okay.
Concentrate.
Whatever, John. Sherlock Holmes, I'm never wrong. Alright, let's try this version. We'll see how they justify it.
In a fit of rage, the elephant broke the chain and
the elephant, I guess.
threw its victim on the ground with a fierce power. Escaping the scene, it pulled the body with it, but dropped it at the gate. At least some of this was witnessed by a third party who was hurled against the shed. The elephant can't have gone too far. I can still track it.
Well, suppose you find it. Then what? Push it all the way back to the manor?
I think they should have been more clear about, like, why the elephant would have been angry.
A royal suite for a favorite pet.
Because there was a lot of language around how, like, this elephant was treated great. It leads you to believe that it wouldn't be upset. I know. I didn't want it to be the elephant either. That was actually probably the bigger reason why I picked the other one first. I don't want to believe the elephant's a murderer.
He was certainly under pressure.
John. Come on. And we still don't know why he has a dressing gown belt draped over him. That actually is still not clear. So, hopefully we get an answer to that. Alright, they want me to track the elephant now. And ask people as well. If I have to. Alright, let's follow the footsteps. I mean, obviously it went this way. I don't know why I'm even, like, tracking at this point. Musk when they go crazy? Yeah, like pheromones or something? Maybe. What is our disguise? Do rich people like us? I don't remember. I don't think so. I don't think rich people like us. No, miners like us. I'm gonna have to switch the outfit just temporarily, if everyone can handle it. What's my fanciest suit? There we go.
Can I ask you a question?
That's a question I can answer.
Cross the Greek bridge in the direction of the forest where Theodore used to walk. It's a really strange way to tell me anything. Greek bridge. Okay.
Love the warm weather here.
That's up here. Towards the forest where Theodore used to walk. What does that mean? I mean, this feels like, I guess it could be over here. We don't know what's over here. We've never been over there. So let's go over there. We're there over there. Yeah, miners like us. You remembered. Serve me my sword of normal. Hey, I'm remorseless. You thought he was role-playing the elephant with that phrase? Oh, sis.
The elephant barged into this cart of olive oil.
What if we're lucky and he slipped and fell somewhere along the way?
Do I have to ask this fellow? I don't even know how to dress for this person. Are they a merchant or they're wearing a suit?
Could you help me?
Mr. Fancy Clothes won't find any answers here.
You know what? I kind of don't even want your help. Oh, okay. I was going that way. We don't need him. We got this. Wait, that's interesting. My gratitude to this island will grow just as this tree I give to you, the most responsible citizen in Cordona. Most responsible. Kept an elephant in his backyard. How hard can it be to find an elephant? Homeless encampment. We may have lost the tracks. It could still be up here somewhere. Oh, this is where that weird goat sacrifice was. An elephant covered in olive oil. He is slippery, that one. Goodness remorseless. Goodness gracious. Honestly. The gall. Elephant? Where are you, elephant? Like, this plaque is, from the guy that was killed. Thomas Gilden. So it felt like it would be significant to what we're doing. He just made a noise like I was supposed to care. Oh. There we go.
Okay, hear me out. If an elephant falls in the forest and there's no one around to...
John, no.
Oh, you're such a killjoy.
you? Oh, they fall. No, this is why I'll never institute anything for channel points remorseless. This is why. This is the reason. That's not true, I will. Will it be elephant related? Not sure. Okay. Oily water. Okay. So we are going into the water through the elephant. Ah. What the heck? I guess I thought I went too deep into the water. Disagree. That is how we got Princess Maker. Yeah, that was on me. I do promise things too freely when I don't. I mean, I always figure those sorts of things are a future me problem, you know? Okay. Alright, we're gonna finish up this elephant thing and then I'm gonna take a break. So, I gotta get this done. We gotta switch over to Batman. We gotta finish that tonight. Alright, elephant went deeper. Oh, it probably went up to the right here. I probably don't have to drown myself to continue here. Maybe. No, I do have to drown myself? Oh, there we go. It kinda looked like it was coming back up this way. I guess not. Oh my god. If I go too far, it's gonna make me... Oh.
Strange. It was hung with care.
Oh, interesting. There's keys.
The game has escaped us for now. We'll find a solution to the elephant problem later.
Dear Theodore, I'm writing to you as a fellow islander. I value our friendship just as I value the lives of our people, although I am afraid this one-sided friendship cannot tie my hands any longer. Being made to look weak in the eyes of your neighbors, they believe that your tree is a mockery and not a peace offering as you intended. People are afraid. You refuse to give your elephant a proper trainer, instead using your unlimited knowledge to teach it is an impossible situation. I admit that I did think of having the elephant forcibly taken and given to Mr. Tailheart, who has shown that he is quite capable of looking after the elephant Bean, although she is female and far less frightening than your beast. Please reconsider the situation. Mr. William Sinclair, the governor of Cordona. Okay. I guess that's a to be continued case. That was kind of a weird ending. Cannot pursue any further at the present. Okay. Reverse Ace Ventura, that elephant. It was a memory of an elephant. It was like a thought of an elephant. You can always stick your ass or your face into the ass of the memory of an elephant. That's the saying. I'm trying to remember how that phrase goes. It's a famous phrase. You can always stick your face into the ass of the memory of an elephant. And it never forgets. Okay, well, we did some weird stuff, but we made progress, which is our only goal ever in Sherlock. Just move it forward. And we have. So, great job, everyone. Berry Girl, super on point this stream. I think you solved the archive thing almost immediately. Remorseless, good job with your absolute suspicion of elephants has finally paid off. So thank you for that. Everyone else in the chat reveres elephants, but you know that they're murderous and bloodthirsty and not to be trusted, and you were right. So congratulations as well. Um, okay, all right. We're gonna take a quick 10-minute break. When I come back, we will be hitting Act 5 of Batman Telltale games, and that will be the conclusion to that. So I hope you're all excited. It's been pretty batshit so far, pun intended. I'm guessing the ending will be just as crazy. And we'll see how all of our bad decisions have turned out, how many supervillains we've created. Sometimes accidentally, sometimes kind of on purpose. That's right, Remorseless 1, Elephant 0. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and we'll pause here. I'll be back in 10 minutes, and I'll see you all there for Batman. And we are back. It is Batman time. Probably update my category real quick. So people don't think I'm playing Sherlock Holmes when I'm not. That would be rude. Fix a couple tags. Not that many though. They're both mysteries. Done. Alright, we have the exciting conclusion coming up. Eni, it's hard to know for most people what you're going for because you're not like cutting them up into notes. It just looks like na 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 na. But I know you're doing the original Batman theme. Well, not the original, the Adam West. Na 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 na. All right, we're gonna get our previously on, and we're gonna start the last episode. We'll just jump right into it. Right, Banana Man. It's a different superhero. It's a cartoon character. I think he was on Nickelodeon.
It's obvious that's why Vicky hates you.
Your dad helped bump off her parents.
Why would my father have the Vales killed?
I never said he killed the Vales. She was born in Arkham. Victoria Arkham.
So where you gonna go?
I've got some other business I need to take care of.
First one is the first one. Second one starts next week.
What did you do? I destroyed Lady Arkham's drugs. But the innocent people were a small price to pay.
Oh, you psycho! Now you can do whatever you want to me. Lady Arkham's plans are already in motion.
Okay. Catwoman's top priority. We are still Thomas Wayne mean. We're generally nice to Commissioner Gordon, and we're full on giving up on Harvey Dent. So, which I mean, obviously he just burned down our house, so I don't think that's going to be in question. So that's what we're going for at the moment.
The city is still reeling from an explosion Mayor Harvey Dent set off that obliterated an entire city block and killed innocents. When questioned about his extreme measures, Mayor Dent said he'll use any force necessary to take down the children of Arkham.
Done, Gordon! Give up your badge and we'll let you live.
Meanwhile, his opponents are routinely silenced. The latest to speak out is Police Commissioner Grogan. He called Dent a murderer and a terrorist and demanded his immediate resignation. In response, Dent's enforcers attempted to arrest Grogan, sparking violence inside the precinct. These are dark days in Gotham. Our mayor promised us a better city, but delivers only more violence. How long do we let this Two-Face stay in power? How long can we... Hey, you can't be in here. Hey, can't do this! Shut up! Let me go! Hey, stop!
Time's up! You should have known better, Gordon. Now we nail your tongue to the precinct door by order of City Hall.
Just try me, you punks.
Hey, right into it.
About time, Batman. Mayor Dent's lost his goddamn mind. He said forces have overrun the city. Apparently, our new mayor doesn't care much for dissent.
Thomas Wayne and
He's ordered a purge of every honest cop you have left.
Flashpoint is the answer to your question.
Which isn't many.
Dent is a maniac. Let me handle it. I don't want anyone else getting hurt.
Well, after this, Dent is the one who's gonna get hurt. Come on, the commissioner's still down there. Oh.
Yeah, things are going to hell. That's a fair way to put it.
Sure you're up for this?
I have to be.
Follow my lead.
Okay.
In the lobby, the commissioner.
Well, Commissioner Gordon
can't
kills.
hold out much longer.
He doesn't have a code. Else needs to get hurt.
You have to stop it.
The commissioner, is he? Damn it! No. Not you two.
He died a hero, giving his life for Gotham. I'm sorry, Lieutenant.
This is not your fault. It's a bastard Dent. Grogan was a good man.
Whoever loved the person you killed gets to become the new villain. Yeah. Eventually loved one.
Lieutenant Gordon!
Sure.
Gordon! Come in!
Sergeant Kelly, report!
It's the mayor! At Wayne Manor. He's got hostages. And he's killing
Gordon
them
just
one
got a
by
promotion.
one until
Yeah.
Bruce Wayne shows.
Sure.
He says, cops show up, he'll kill another.
Jesus.
Batman shows up, he'll kill them all.
Kelly, get out of there!
Sir,
I'll let the coin decide.
Kelly! Kelly! Damn it!
Get yourself to a hospital, Lieutenant.
Alright, so far so good. We're really keeping people from dying.
Yes, I'm barricaded in the Batcave. I heard gunshots, but then Harvey's men disabled the cameras.
Catwoman said
to face Harvey as Bruce Wayne. Otherwise, he'll just keep killing people.
Catwoman said she had other business
Going
to
as
attend to.
Bruce could be an advantage. Even without the suit, you're a formidable opponent.
I'll draw his focus from the hostages. Their lives are the priority.
Just remember, your life is important too. I'll be standing by if you need me.
It's time to end this, Harvey. Once and for all.
Yeah, he does break their bodies. We're going Thomas Wayne mean. That's what we're
I want
going
a safer
for.
Gotham. A Gotham where working people can raise their families.
Right up to the edge.
The fear of being robbed or stabbed or worse. I know I can make the city better. If only I...
Okay, I'll back you.
Come on, Bruce. That joke is in poor taste.
I'm serious, Harvey. I'll fund your campaign completely. I've lived in Gotham my whole life, and I've never seen an official I can believe in. Until you.
Thank you, Bruce. I promise I will not let you down.
Never even crossed my mind. The only real question is, this election or next?
We'll let the coin decide.
Lucky. But someone has to die. Are you volunteering, Deborah?
Harvey!
Wayne! About damn time!
Oh, what if Catwoman
Snipers,
shows
2
up?
of them. Get the drones online.
I don't know. What I can do. I don't think he knows anything about
I
Catwoman.
wasn't sure you'd come.
He only knows Selina.
I throw you in Arkham, burn down your home, and nothing. Why, do you actually grow a backbone?
I came to help my friend, Harvey.
I don't want your help. I want you dead!
That is the sickness talking. And I know you're in there somewhere, Harvey.
Wait. What am I saying?
I've tried to fight it, Bruce, but I can't. Bruce, I only ever wanted to help Gotham. And now look at me. I can't stop him. He's stronger than I am.
I've known you a long time, Harvey. You are stronger than your demons.
I could always count on your friendship, Bruce. Until what happened with Selina.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
This city needs to be purged of people like you.
Yeah.
All of you! Traitors, terrorists, and cops who don't take their mayor's orders!
Harvey, don't!
This is the only way to clean up this cesspool!
Alright, we're doing good.
No, please!
We're doing good.
This is what happens to people who cross me, Wayne.
If only you could see yourself, Harvey. Would you want this to be your legacy?
My legacy will be destroying the children of Arkham!
You'll be remembered for a bloodbath. Nothing more.
You're right. This isn't me. Go. Go. Get away. I would let them all go, but it's not up to me. Deborah, my not-so-faithful assistant. You've been feeding my enemies info since the start!
I swear I
Beg
didn't.
all you want, but it's not up to me. Your life, his life, even my life. They all hinge on chance.
I didn't do it.
On the flip of a silver dollar.
You're weak, Harvey. Letting a coin make your decisions.
It's not weakness, Wayne. It's strength. To accept there's something bigger than me. Bigger than any of us.
It's your lucky day, Deborah.
Now, Bruce!
Oh yeah, time for Bruce, man.
Stay back!
Oh God, please don't.
Harvey, no more.
No more? I'm just getting started. This is the only way to keep people in line. Otherwise, they walk all over you.
Harvey, no! This is not who you are!
You once said you wanted a better Gotham. Is this what you had in mind?
I wanted so much for this city, Bruce, but I failed. We were good friends once, Bruce. I'm glad you're here. At the end. Maybe you can remember me the way I was before. Before him. Bruce, I need the result. Drop the damn coin! Without the coin, I can't... I can't...
If you insist.
Yeah.
Bruce. I don't know what to do. I can't decide. It's too much. It's too much. I can't.
A safer Gotham, Harvey. Just like you wanted.
We're friends. Best friends.
It's all over for me. You should have let me pull the trigger. Done me and all of Gotham a favor. It's what I deserve.
You did a lot of terrible things, Harvey. And now you have to face justice.
You don't understand, Bruce. He doesn't care. There is no justice for him.
You should start doing it, Mal. You should start flipping coins. Decide things faster.
Mr. Wayne. I owe you so much.
A lot of mangled bodies.
You're a hero. And I'm gonna make sure all of Gotham knows it.
That's how detective games work.
You should be rotting in Arkham!
Lady Arkham hasn't forgotten you. Everything you love will burn.
Woo! Your villain arc begins now with the coin. Do I want hamburgers or chicken for dinner? Or do I want murder? I'll let the coin decide. Can anyone stop Lady Arkham? I guess we can. In theory.
Your usual tea and the entire pantry, I'm afraid, didn't survive the fire. This is from my own personal supply.
Thanks, Alfred.
Who cares? We never used
We're not the only
anyway.
ones that took a hit while Mayor Dent was in power.
Well, at least you've ensured Harvey won't be hurting anyone else. Bruce, these last few weeks, I worry about the toll they've taken on you.
Murder's just the
Facing off
appetizer.
against Harvey and Oswald in a matter of days. Not just the physical toll. Those were men you once trusted, and after finding out what you did about your father, people must seem a great disappointment to you. Always letting you down, even those whom you admire.
Well, not all people. You've never disappointed me, Alfred.
But I have. Everything that happened, I could have stopped it if I'd done something all those years ago. This is my fault. All of it. I told you I wanted to leave your father's employ. But if only I had the guts to do something instead. Your mother, she wanted that. Wanted to put an end to his crimes.
Oh, damn, that's new info.
If I'd helped her, if I'd stopped Thomas, none of these horrors would have occurred. Lady Arkham, Oswald, even Harvey.
I don't blame you for what happened, Alfred. You did the best you could in an impossible situation. And it helped to make me the man I am today.
Remorseless, yeah, for sure. We'll definitely be nice to John Doe.
Thank you, Bruce.
I don't think it's going to come up again, but...
But our work isn't done. The children of Arkham are still out there, and Lady Arkham.
With both Penguin and Mayor Dent off the board, she's the only remaining piece.
We need to figure out her next move. The only thing we do know is that she moved on from her plan to poison the city. With Penguin gone and my CEO access restored, I can finally log into Wayne Enterprises and see exactly what Oswald was doing during his time in charge. If I cross-reference that with all the data we have on Vicky Vale, we might be able to figure out the Children of Arkham's next move.
Your administrative access to Wayne Enterprises should have been reinstated by now, along with your title of CEO.
Let's see what Oswald was doing while he sat
I
in
love
the
that.
chair.
That's the sex position. Oh, we're the CEO again, by the way.
Master Cobblepot's sense of humor hasn't changed much since you were boys.
Can we just see what he was doing? Oswald was trying to buy an island.
What on earth for?
Looks like he was using his new legal control of Carmine Falcone's assets and likeness to brand the place. Like it's some kind of tourist attraction.
Okay, looks like we got an ad, so I'm gonna give it a couple minutes, just in case anyone who's watching is dealing with an ad break. So, yeah, I love that Oswald Cobblepot took over as CEO. There was a big to-do about it. Everyone was so mean to Bruce, treating him like he was a psychopath. And then we got out of Arkham. We beat the shit out of him as Batman, and then like smash cut. Oh, by the way, you're the CEO again. Everything's back to normal. Don't worry about it. Like, what? Nobody's gonna talk to us about that and confirm that? Like, Alfred just has to let us know that as an aside as we're in the Batcave? It's pretty silly. I mean, you only have time for so much. I'm sure it would have been boring to have him, like, talk to the board or whatever, you know. But, still funny to me. That was such a wild arc where Cobblepot took over his position and took over his company and had him committed, and then for all of it to just sort of like rewind. Because if you beat the crap out of somebody, like, they're immediately like out of the picture. This is the Batman logic. Well, it's like comic book logic in general, right? You just hit someone enough until they're like disabled. They're no longer a factor. Like, I would imagine, like, someone taking over as CEO is a pretty big deal. I would imagine there's a lot of, like, paperwork involved, and, like, I would think, like, the change back from Oswald to Bruce would be pretty significant. Probably would take a little bit of time to, like, confirm. They'd probably have, like, an interim CEO, and, like, they definitely wouldn't bring Bruce right back from Arkham Asylum to, like, throw him right back into the CEO seat, but it's fine. It's whatever. We'll go with it. We can accept that. Alright, I think we got about 20 seconds left. Just this kind of game, I feel bad if anybody does miss, 3 minutes is kind of significant if you're actually trying to follow the story and everything. Alright, ad break is over, we'll resume.
He was going to call it
Falcone Island.
Huh. It's grim.
We need to figure out Lady Arkham's next move.
Of course.
Oh, Oswald certainly wasn't very frugal with my money.
You have a few yachts to return, it appears.
Also explains how the Children of Arkham had a seemingly endless supply of guns. Oswald was using Wayne money to arm them.
That's just what we need, like more bad paper trail.
Oswald altered several public records using the Wayne network. Oswald manipulated my records as well.
It would appear your degree was in sociology?
And my medical records.
There are some, well, but colorful diseases.
Annoying, but not hard to fix.
That's better.
Well, no surprise here, Oswald wiped away any trace of his criminal records. His background is completely fabricated.
He was enrolled at Cambridge? Ridiculous.
Calm down, Alfred. I'm sure the board realizes by now that they were fooled.
Alfred's personally offended.
All mention of her birth name, Victoria Arkham, is completely gone.
Wait. What's this?
He also erased something from Vicky's research at the Gazette. I can't tell what was removed from here, but Wayne Tech leaves a trace when it alters data. One the Bat computer can decode.
What is it Miss Vale wanted to hide?
Penguin was tapping into surveillance systems across Gotham. Any building using Wayne Tech security could be spied on from the CEO's office.
How is that any different than the back door into the Wayne network that he uncovered?
It's not. Unless... Hold on.
Did I miss something in here? No? I was acting like I did. Whatever.
What do we have here? They did more than just look at these schematics. Every building in Gotham with a Wayne Tech security system can be accessed from here and remotely controlled. If Oswald was the brawn, Vicky is the brains. So let's check her file. She may have left clues about what she was using Oswald's access for.
It's alright, Elvin. I know you're working. Why is it acting like there's something in here I'm missing? Whatever.
Vicky Vale, mid-30s, reporter for the Gotham Gazette.
And not in the public record. Her true name, Victoria Arkham.
To think she was here, in the manor. She gave nothing away of her true nature then.
Yeah, you got some wild Karens tonight, sounds like. It's terrible. Terrible.
Vicky embraced this identity to follow through on her twisted crusade.
Her mask inspires fear. Not unlike Batman.
I just need to find her.
That's true, Alfred. She is just Batman.
The Children of Arkham. Their symbol dates back much farther than their terrorist activity. They formed to get justice for those wronged at Arkham Asylum. But the message fell on deaf ears. Until they found a leader Gotham couldn't ignore.
The Gazette's records of the articles written by Vicky Vale.
This record isn't complete.
You're right. There are notable gaps between entries. But yet, it doesn't seem she ever left the Gazette's employ. So what was she doing in that time?
This record wouldn't be easy to alter. Seeing what Oswald was up to could give us a fresh perspective. Now that we know how Oswald manipulated Vicky's records, the Bat computer should be able to... There. No more holes.
What were you looking at, Vicky?
She was looking into Arkham patients. Reviewing records, checking submissions, prior histories. She was trying to figure out who was actually sick and who was committed because of Hill, Falcone, and my father.
Vicky was digging deep. Gotham City records, Freedom of Information requests, posts to conspiracy forums. All to find...
It's a list. Gotham buildings that use Wayne Tech security systems.
It's a list of targets.
City Hall, Arkham Asylum, GCPD headquarters, Gotham First National. It's almost every landmark in the city.
We're onto something.
Vicky wants to bypass the security at a Gotham landmark. But without a man inside Wayne Enterprises, she can't unlock that door remotely. She'll have to get her hands dirty. And when she does, we'll find her. Speaking of...
Is it Lady Arkham?
No, it's one of Lucius's prototypes. On the move.
What? But Lucius locked everything away.
Well, he needed a better lock.
Yeah.
She stole from you?
There she is, Mal.
After we opened our doors to her. After all that you two...
Alfred.
Yeah, I know, Bruce, but... why would she do this? Is she that cold-hearted? That selfish?
She must have her reasons.
Well, I'm sure she does.
Computer visual. The prototype she stole. It's an electronic skeleton key.
We'll always
With it,
give her the
you could
benefit of the
bypass
doubt.
any security system made by Wayne Tech.
That key is far too dangerous in Miss Kyle's hands, especially with Lady Arkham still at large.
Get the car ready, Alfred. And Alfred, let Lucius know what's happened. I'm going to get some answers from Selina.
Alright, well, we're gonna treat her with kid gloves because I know she has a good reason for this. She would never steal from us for bad reasons. That's not the Catwoman we know. Ridiculous.
Damn it. Hey, Bruce. I wasn't expecting you. Thought I'd make it outside the city limits, at least. Clearly my ride needs a tune-up.
If you wanted to see me, you could have just called.
The chase is so much more fun. But I know you're not here for me. Are you? I don't blame you for wanting it back. I'm surprised you had a toy like this. No doubt Batman would use it for the good of Gotham, but the less noble options are so much more exciting. Why should I give it back? So much potential. Just imagine what I'd be able to dig my claws into.
A thief of your class doesn't need a device like that. It'd only be a crutch.
Says the man whose belt is an armory. Catch. I know you're just playing into my pride, but you're right. I don't need a crutch. Oh, come on. Don't pretend you're not impressed. As long cons go, this one was a beauty. Getting into Wayne Tech's lab took a lot more than cracking a safe. I had to get close to people. Your friend Harvey. Poor guy just wanted to fall in love so bad. After that, it didn't take very long to get my introduction to his BFF. The great Bruce Wayne. Imagine my surprise when the rich playboy turned out to be Batman, Scourge of Gotham. I was always going to steal from Bruce Wayne. I just never expected he'd be so interesting.
You talk a good game, but I don't buy it for a second. You're not that shallow.
You really think you know me that well?
I know that whatever this started as, that's not all it means to you now.
The only thing it means is that I'm very good at my job. I'm getting out of here while the getting's good. Gotham's a house on fire, and I'm not gonna burn with it. If you were smart, you'd get out of here too. This town hates you, hates your entire family. Just leave it all behind. Do something more meaningful with those skills of yours. You don't need the money, but think of the fun.
Someday, yeah. Maybe I will be able to leave Gotham. But for now, I am the only one who can save this city.
So humble. It'll be good to put some distance between us. After all, look at what happened to Harvey. It'd only be a matter of time before I crossed one of your lines. Isn't that right? My copy of the Boy Scout Handbook is out of date. I'm bound to break some rule.
Selena, I would never hurt you.
Bruce, that's really sweet. But it brings us to the root of our problem, doesn't it? You're upset that I'm leaving. What'd you think? That one night of sex meant we were going steady? Is that what you really thought?
I had fun, Selena. Didn't you?
I'm all for fun, Bruce. But how long does this stay fun before you start wanting more? Look, Bruce, I'll admit that what you and I had, it wasn't terrible. But you were just another job. A more intriguing job than I was expecting. But still a job. And that job's done. I'm done with you. It's not complicated. I'm not a good person. I'm certainly no hero, and I don't want to be. I'm a thief. That's all I am. I told you that from the start. I never pretended to be anything else.
Stop. It's not true. I know there's more to you than that. You're just afraid to admit it.
You'd like it if that were true, wouldn't you? Why would you even think that? I've made my feelings pretty clear. Why aren't you listening?
Because I love you.
Go for it. Just jump right in.
You barely know me.
We're going all in.
Bruce, if that's your idea of love, I feel sorry for you. Well, there's one good thing to come out of this. Now I know I was right. You really are just like everyone else. Can't wait to get out of this place.
I'll see you around.
We'll see.
Lucius, I've got the key. Hold on, Alfred's on the line. Hey, Alfred,
Bruce! Lady Arkham, she's here. I tried to keep them out, but...
Alfred? Alfred!
So doesn't make good team. I think she's kind of aloof no matter what you do.
Alfred!
I doubt it. We'll see.
Lucius, it's Bruce. He's not here. Damn it. I'm going to search for clues.
Yeah, they always come
Just
back.
tell me how I can help.
Get over here as fast as you can.
I'm on my way. We're gonna find him, Bruce.
I know.
They took
Need to
Alfred.
focus. Figure out what happened here. What happened to you, Al?
This just got way too personal.
Ash everywhere. What did they do to you, Alfred? Something big was thrown against this wall. Or someone. Furniture scattered outwards from a single point. A scuff mark. What could have caused this? Face was knocked over in the struggle. The fight left nothing untouched.
I mean, we don't know what happened yet. It looks like it was quite a struggle, so I doubt Alfred went without a fight.
Blood pattern looks like it came off a high-velocity hit. This pool cue was used as a weapon, swung so hard it broke in half.
Well, that one seems obvious, right?
Alfred used the pool cue as a weapon, broke it across his attacker's head. When that didn't stop him, he used the jagged end to stab him, spraying blood across the pool table.
Yeah. So far, it kind of looks that way, right? Looks like he was whooping some ass.
The lock's been completely destroyed. Alfred must have barricaded himself in here. But they got in anyway. How the hell?
Alright, let's see. This maybe related to this?
I don't see a connection here.
Okay, maybe not. Maybe this is connected to the furniture. Wherever the furniture is. It's like not even an option. I swear our furniture was an option. Now it's not. Let's see, we got a scuff mark, fire poker, fireplace. That was cracked. Something large being thrown into it. We already got this. What am I missing? I guess I'm just gonna start guessing at this point. Maybe. No, I meant that's the fireplace.
These weren't scattered by the same event.
I bet something exploded in the fireplace. Maybe shot the poker into the wall.
Alfred grabbed the fireplace poker to fend off an attacker. But it was knocked away.
Oh, he just scattered ash when he grabbed it, I guess. Fair enough. I'm not sure how this scuff mark relates to this, but it's the only option we have. Yeah, he definitely does
Lady
have skills.
Arkham must have used the concussion blast from her staff to try and stop Alfred. I know what happened. The children of Arkham broke in. Alfred barricaded himself inside the parlor. He had just enough time to grab a pool cue as a weapon before Lady Arkham blasted the doors open. He broke it across one of their heads, then stabbed him to get away. Another assailant tackled Alfred, knocking over the vase. Alfred almost escaped, but then Lady Arkham entered the parlor. Used her staff's concussion blast, scattering all the furniture in her path, throwing him against the wall by the fireplace. So Alfred grabs the nearest thing to use as a weapon to defend himself. Lady Arkham deflected Alfred's attack, causing the poker to fly across the room and lodge into the wall. More blood on the mantle. He smashed his face into it. Wait. That picture doesn't belong there. Alfred. The butler did it. Password reckoning. You have no idea.
Reckoning, for sure. Down to that Spider-Man pose. Yeah, Alfred was doing some work.
Bruce Wayne, you should be rotting in a padded cell.
Yeah, Alfred is usually
your butler.
He's like in
the
the
man
British
who raised you like his
Air
own
Force or
son.
something. I forget what he was.
Suffer in your place.
He was ex-military. I know
But
that.
don't worry. You'll get him back eventually. Peace, my bloody peace.
Alfred. My God.
Vicky will pay for this. I'll make sure of that.
Look at what she's doing to him.
All right. Well, then let's get to work.
Straightened his
Keeps
glasses.
adjusting his glasses.
Yeah.
The reflection. He's making sure I see the reflection in his glasses. He knows the Bat computer can use multiple reflection angles to recreate the room that he's in.
Royal Marine, that.
And I can view the virtual image using my cowl.
Good thinking, Alfred.
Jesus, Alfred thinking 8 steps ahead. No, I didn't mean to do that. Don't need any of that stuff. No, I don't want Gotham speed. There we go.
Okay, Lucius. Freeze frame on the first signal Alfred gives.
Paint us a picture. Here we go.
Professional grade camera. Probably came from the Gazette's office. Stairs leading up. Cement walls. We're in a basement. Alfred's trying to look at things that might give us a clue to where he's being held. He's wounded.
Must be one of the thugs Alfred fought upstairs.
Okay, looks like we've seen all there is to see in this frame. Let's move on to Alfred's next signal.
You got it.
It's a bat cowl. It does things like that.
Rogers Plumbing. A service company for the water heater. I can use their records to find home addresses for their clients.
We're getting closer.
Yeah, but we're not there yet. Doesn't seem to be anything else here.
Let's keep looking.
Nothing else to see here.
Moving on.
Lady Arkham. Keep searching. A Mason stamp.
Only one Masonic lodge in the city. Gotham City Fraternal Order of Stonemasons.
So the house was built in 1945 by them. That's a big lead. Jump to Alfred's next signal.
You got it.
We're doing it. We're gonna find you, buddy.
The basement window.
What's that outside?
Give me a second. They're by a bus stop.
Here we go.
Okay, I think we have enough to pinpoint a location.
Well, let's hope.
We've done it.
Okay, filtering for all homes built on that date. These are all the homes serviced by this water heater company on the days and months listed. I can get the bus line from this, but no stop number. This will help pinpoint the neighborhood. Bowling alley. Damn it. Let's keep looking. You are not going to believe this.
What is it?
Lady Arkham is back at the Vale House, where she killed her foster parents. According to its records, it has a basement.
Well, just in case she's expecting you.
Maybe the frames are like, maybe each frame is actually a couple seconds.
Something I almost didn't get to finish because of Penguin. It's the most advanced version yet.
Oh yeah, fancy
Lady
suit.
Arkham will have no idea what I've got up these sleeves.
Bat suit Mark II.
Well done, Lucius.
You've been long overdue for an upgrade. This suit is beyond state-of-the-art. This ends tonight.
Projectiles. Nothing specific, just sort of generic projectiles. Just like a Like a Hadoken fireball or something. Or rocks. Maybe he has rocks in those sleeves they can shoot. Like Mega Man. Little energy
Heading into the
blast.
basement. Be careful.
Oh, all of a sudden we're playing Resident Evil. Woo!
Batman! I'm alright.
Eh. Just splinter celled over that thing. Do I have to worry about more traps?
There's no one here. No Alfred. Damn it! There's blood on the walls. I'm going to see what I can find. Standing by. Alfred's blood is still fresh. Means we can't be far behind them. This is where they had Alfred. Where they beat him.
What else do we have in here? Anything? Not seeing anything. Oh. Hidden door? I think we got a hidden door.
Alfred. There's a boot print in the blood.
Yeah, he did pop up
Lady
with the cat.
Arkham's soldiers dragged him. The trail stops at the wall. Actually, it goes under it. Sounds like there's more to this basement than it would appear. Taking a closer look. The wall is just a facade. Why would the Vales have a false wall in their basement? Now let's find out what the Vales were hiding. There's a small room with a hole in the floor. A rope ladder. Anyone down there would be trapped.
Let's get in there.
I'm going inside.
Oh dear. I think Vicky might have had a really bad childhood. That's what it looks like. Belts covered in blood. Remember
What's down there? Do you see Alfred?
She beat her father with a belt.
It's some kind
and hung
of
him with it.
torture chamber.
Yeah.
Shackles, belts, blood. What? Vicky. She was kept down here, locked away. Who could do that to their child? I'm beginning to understand. What is there to understand? To willfully hurt a child. It's why she killed the Vales. They abused her. I'm not saying what she did was right, but I can't imagine what she went through. The Vales' foster children may not have been the only ones to suffer here. I followed Alfred's blood into this hole. If he had any opportunity at all, he would have left me a clue. There are drawings. Vicky must have drawn them when she was a prisoner. The chalk here is different, newer. Bloody scratches, fingernails. Someone tried to climb out.
Ugh.
Alfred? No. Shackles. Blood on them. Old. And new. Vicky did to Alfred what was done to her. The belt. It's caked in blood.
Ew.
Disturbing. Vicky created her longer here, in this room. This is where Vicky Vale became Lady Arkham.
I know, this game is a ridiculously dark Batman game.
Alfred laid down here. Alfred's glasses. One piece apart from the others. Purple.
How does he have any blood left?
Same color as my tag.
He was a Royal
Can't
Marine.
be a coincidence.
It's filled with blood.
Maybe.
They trained them to retain blood.
The highlighted words read, "To Arkham." That drawing looks like Alfred.
Drew himself being dragged. Do we really have to link them? I mean, honestly, it seems pretty clear.
Alfred left me another clue. This is what he wanted me to find. To see.
Yeah.
He's modified one of her own Lady Arkham drawings to include himself. And these two words. To Arkham. Then she's going to Arkham, and she's taking Alfred with her. That's the final piece. Arkham. She's been using Wayne Enterprises to get access to the buildings with Wayne Tech security systems, including Arkham Asylum. She's going to open the doors, release the inmates, and she took Alfred with her. Call Gordon and the GCPD.
Maybe.
I'm on it. Lady Arkham won't be expecting us. We'll catch her by surprise.
John Doe. John Doe might help us.
Everything good?
Orderlies are rounded up.
That's the last of it then.
Oh, they've taken over the
Children of
asylum.
Arkham have taken over.
That suit's no slouch. You're well prepared for a fight. And the GCPD are on their way to deal with the inmates. If you can find Alfred, maybe you can get him out of there before all hell breaks loose.
Almost ready. Let her know.
Copy. On our way. Go ahead. I got this.
Do you though? Because we're wearing super duper bat armor. I think we've got this.
This ends now, Vicky. Tell me where Alfred Pennyworth is.
The butler. Bruce Wayne has a bat on his pin.
Answer the question.
Where he is doesn't matter. He'll be dead soon. Another corpse in Bruce Wayne's family.
He's done nothing to you. He's not part of this.
Of course he's a part of this. He's the one man Bruce Wayne might actually care about. Besides himself. His suffering will teach Wayne a lesson. One he and all of Gotham needs to learn. They won't look the other way. Not again.
And when did Gotham look away from you, Vicky?
Don't try to psychoanalyze me, Batman. You have no idea what I've done to come this far. Too much to turn back now.
I've been to your home. I've seen where the Vales kept you. People like them, they deserve to be behind bars.
Behind bars? They deserved and got far worse than that.
Even if they did, no one else needs to die.
You're wrong. Your time's run out.
staff.
Vicky! There's nothing you can do, Batman. You underestimate the true children of Arkham. These souls kept behind bars. Open the doors!
Uh-oh.
Arkham! Listen to me! Freedom is yours! The only one standing in your way is Batman.
Batman. He stuck me in here! Me too. Let me have him. He's the crazy one.
Alright, shock therapy for everyone. They're cured.
Security system's offline. Every inmate's loose.
The leader of the Children of Arkham. Did you see her?
They went.
You're not getting away, Vicky.
Okay. Here we go. I didn't realize we had another one. Execute. Did it, we punched her in the face.
Take your time, Sims.
That's the plan. Truly inspiring.
Oh, look who it is.
Such a pleasure to see your work in person.
No, I didn't need a gun for this game.
Batman!
Lady Arkham has a hostage.
We've got the inmates. Lock it down!
There's no way out now.
There's always another way here, Batman. All the people that Thomas Wayne condemned to this place unwillingly, They speak through the walls. Their ghosts walk. They know the way.
I can't help those people now, but I can help Alfred Pennyworth. Take me to him.
My pleasure.
She doesn't need hair anymore. That's how you know she's mega crazy. She went Britney Spears.
Vicky!
Meltdown era.
You're not well, Vicky. You need professional help.
Says the man dressed as a bat.
Let him go!
The butler has to die. Payment for Thomas Wayne's sins. He took away my family, so I'll take away his sons. If you really want to save the butler, bring me Bruce Wayne. If anyone can find him, it's you. He's probably cowering behind a 12-inch thick wall and 100 bodyguards right now.
I'll bring you Wayne. But first, let Alfred Pennyworth go.
No. Afraid he's too useful to do that just yet. You're doing so much for one old man.
Woo!
Vicky, stop playing games.
This isn't a game to me. You know, Batman, I really don't understand. Why are you fighting me? I've done great things for Gotham. Falcone and Hill deserved to die. If anything, I did you a favor. We're fighting the same fight, Batman. Can't you see that? We want the same things.
I won't argue. Falcone and Hill got what they deserved.
That's quite the turnabout, Batman. I don't think I believe you. You shouldn't be here. You shouldn't be defending him. You think Bruce Wayne is any better than his father? He hides behind his status and wealth. He's a coward, leaving other men to carry his
Woo! I am playing Tomb Raider.
I'm curious, Batman. I know why I wear the mask. It's who I am, who I was always meant to be. What about you? Do you wear the mask to hide? Or to become who you really are? Are you the man? Or the mask?
Batman is who I am, who I need to be, to do what must be done.
If that's what you believe, you're lying to yourself. You wear the mask so that you can't be held accountable. And once you're dead, I'm going to mount that mask on my wall.
Why does it make you
First,
mad?
I'll see the man beneath.
Oh, I don't know. That's weird. I'm unclippable.
Hold on, Alfred.
You came for me.
Of course I did, Alfred.
After what you said, I knew you'd come. The man I made you.
Just hold on, Alfred. Did you see where she went?
She just disappeared.
I'm getting you out of here.
Above you!
Could you imagine? Bill Sherlock Holmes.
Interesting how you speak to him. So familiar. Alfred. Such concern.
A Batman
For
outfit
someone you've
Sherlock.
never met before.
Concern I don't have for you.
Huh. Sounds like deflection to me. There's more here than you're telling. It makes me wonder. Do you really care? Only one way to find out.
Oh. Batman, don't you...
Shut up, old man! You've seen my true self. Your turn. Prove that you care. Take off your mask. Let me see the man you really are.
If that's what it will take to save him.
No!
Yeah, who gives a shit?
This must be some kind of trick. Bruce Wayne, he'd never be the man Batman is. He only looks out for himself. Oh, but of course. Now I understand. As Batman, you can prey upon the weak, the defenseless, just like your father did. A true Wayne. There's nothing heroic about you.
You're right about my father. The things he did are unforgivable. But I am trying to make up for his crimes. I wear this mask to help people.
I'm not some naive socialite you can sweet talk. I know a liar when I see one.
Oh no, a piece of ear is gone.
No more lies. No more talk. The only truth left is in your death. I'll bury you.
Okay, big kick.
Stop, Vicky. It's over.
Nothing will keep me from my revenge.
As to last week's events at Arkham Asylum, a spokesperson for the GCPD assured us that the breakout has been contained and all inmates have been returned to their cells. Miss Vale is missing and presumed dead, following a gruesome battle with the caped vigilante known only as the Batman.
Vigilante.
Her death marks the end of Children of Arkham's reign of terror.
If the public knew the half of it.
It's better that they don't.
Any word from Miss Kyle?
And I don't expect I'll be hearing from her anytime soon.
With everything that's been going on, I haven't gotten a chance to thank you for what you did, sacrificing your identity for my safety. But it was a dangerous thing to do. You could lose everything. The secrecy you've worked so hard to maintain. Gone.
Without you, none of this would work. You are my family.
You don't know how good it is to hear you say that. After everything that's happened. And your ear? At least there's something left of it.
Dr. Tompkins assured me it adds character.
That it does. We will get through this, Bruce. Don't lose sight of the fact that you've done some real good for Gotham. You should be proud.
Lady Arkham, Penguin, or Harvey. They won't be the last to threaten Gotham.
Likely not, but you'll be ready. In the meantime, let us hope for some peace. To peace.
The damage done by the Children of Arkham has left Gotham a city in turmoil. Faith in those at the top has perhaps irrevocably been shaken. Acting Commissioner James Gordon has promised to speak out about the issue tonight during an emergency citywide address.
And I hope, despite the recent terror that's gripped our city, that Gotham's leading citizens will come out to show their support.
Will his token appointment be enough to regain the city's trust? It remains to be seen. But experts agree that
Gordon requested Gotham's leaders to stand behind him. Leaders like you. Let Gotham see who Bruce Wayne truly is, and let them know what you plan to do for his future.
You predicted it.
This could be a fresh start.
For you, and for this city. Though, in Gotham, the only figure that can make as much impact as a Wayne
is Batman.
You've helped this city tremendously, both as Bruce Wayne and Batman. And that person, whether he dons a cape or not, is someone I'm proud of and honored to call my friend.
Thank you, Alfred.
So, what do you intend to do about tonight?
Well, Lucius has yet to invent a suit that'll let Bruce Wayne and Batman be in the same place at once.
That is unfortunate. I suppose you must decide whose appearance will be more valuable. As Bruce, you can help repair the damage done to your name, get the public support so that you can change things from the top down. But Batman is a symbol of justice and strength. Maybe in these dark times, that is truly what Gotham needs the most.
All right, chat. I think this is our last
Perhaps
choice.
one is truly the mask, and one is who you truly believe you are.
What are we doing, chat? Batman or Bruce? Who's gonna show up and we got an ad break. That would happen right now. Oh, I guess it gives you guys time to decide. How are we gonna attend? Batman or Bruce? Who's gonna reassure the city? Is it Batman? Batman sounds good to me. That's who we really are anyway, right?
Batman will be in attendance.
You'll make quite the impression. Gordon will be grateful.
Currently awaiting.
You guys are too late. Too
Police
slow.
Commissioner James Gordon, who will address the city for the first time in the wake of the terrorist attacks
Oh, Raz Zombie
perpetrated by
voted too?
Lady Arkham.
Would have been a tie anyway.
I, as acting police commissioner, Commissioner Gordon. It doesn't sound right. Batman! Is everything all right? I assume you're not here to give a speech. So, what is it?
I wanted to show Gotham that I stand with its new commissioner.
Acting commissioner. But all the same, I appreciate it. City's on edge. Tonight can make all the difference. You're one hell of an addition to this lineup. Gotham's best and brightest have turned out for this. Look, I know you're not a man of many words, but I'd like to say something to Gotham on your behalf. Is there anything you'd like them to know? Maybe about how you'd like to be seen moving forward?
Tell them I'll work alongside you and the GCPD to protect Gotham. The criminals of this city will stand no chance against us.
Now, that they won't.
It's not called Bruce Wayne,
You know,
the Telltale games.
I always
It's
wanted
Batman.
this. To be commissioner
forget
someday. To have the chance to shape this. I should probably be used to that by now. Now, in the last few weeks, as much violence and terror as I've seen, I've also seen the citizens of this community band together to fight those threats. One of those citizens is Batman. He'll work alongside the GCPD to lift Gotham out of these dark times. But I'm not only asking Batman and my officers to be heroes. I'm asking all of you, too. Let Gotham be a city of heroes. United, strong, and hopeful.
Well, good thing we showed up as Batman.
Clear the area! Get that bastard to lock up!
Just minutes ago, Acting Commissioner James Gordon delivered a rousing speech that turned into a shocking assassination attempt on his life. Batman made short work of the assassin.
Oh boy, it's gonna be tough to top that.
But I'll give it a shot.
Yeah, that's a fun teaser for the next series, right? What did you do with Harvey's coin? We were in the minority in throwing it over the balcony. It was kind of cruel, but we gave up on Harvey. We slept with his girlfriend. He caught us. We let his face get smashed in by a lamp. You know. There is more. There's an entire second game that will be starting next week that continues from this one. So you will get a conclusion to that. Did you blame Alfred for his involvement with Thomas Wayne? 67.9% of players comforted Alfred that he wasn't to blame, as it should be. 27% told him it didn't matter. I mean, sure. There's a couple of psychopaths who either just ignored, like didn't say anything, or straight up blamed Alfred. Which, man, that's hardcore. You're playing a very specific type of game if you're like shitting on Alfred and blaming him for everything. It's weird that that's even a choice. Yeah, I think this is what's important, not the actual words that were said. I know some of you think that it went too far. I'm pretty sure it's all that really matters is did you see more to her, or did you tell her that's all she was? I think is really what it comes down to. Look at that vast minority of people talk down to her. Yeah, blame Al. Could you imagine what a rude playthrough that would be? You and 73% of players removed your cowl. Okay, most people did. I think the implicit decision there was to put Alfred's life in danger or not, so makes sense. Most people showed up as Bruce. Be interesting to see how that would be different. But yeah, I mean, I think Batman is who we're truly playing. I don't think we play as Bruce unless we feel like we absolutely have to. Usually. Compassionate. That's kind of surprising, huh? But we had 63% brutal. I thought we were more brutal than that. Maybe that includes things like being shitty to Alfred and stuff, though, you know? Like, we always had an option to be a dick to Alfred, be a dick to Commissioner Gordon. Like, why you would, I don't know. I mean, yeah, we impaled Falcone on national television. It's hard to imagine that wouldn't account for more, but it's okay. Yeah, I don't know if I agree with compassionate, but that's fine. Maybe it was all the romancing Catwoman. I'm not sure. That's true. We were. Well, because yeah, our social situations were mostly dealing with people we like. So, it's hard not to be. So I think that makes sense. Alright, well that is Batman. At least the first game. We'll have the second game next week. So when you play the second game, it'll continue from this one, right? Yes. It does take decisions we made in this game and carry them over to the next one. It does do that. So, um, including our interactions with Catwoman, probably Commissioner Gordon, Alfred, John Doe. Those will all carry over. Me. So yeah. Yep, it'll pick up where this left off, but obviously with a new story. Things will be happening, new villains. Um, I'm pretty excited because I remember the first episode. I'm not going to give anything away, but the first episode is brutal. There's a villain that they reinvented a little bit. I mean, it's the same villain, but just a much more like sort of disturbing and horrific version of it. So yeah, yeah, it's pretty cool. These are good games. I like these Batman Telltale games. They do a good job of sort of reinventing the mythos of the Batman. So, ending a little early tonight, 5 minutes early. It's not really significantly early. So, but that's good. So we finished that. Made progress in Sherlock. I will be back tomorrow night, 6 to 10 as always, where we will do Alien Isolation, which also making some progress in, which is kind of surprising. That's a game that's really easy to get stuck for a really long time in the same nearly impossible situation. So, um, yeah, we'll do some Alien Isolation tomorrow. Nice and scary. Not going to add sound effects, no matter how much Elfin demands it. That's just not going to happen for a game like that. Yeah, yeah. Alien Isolation's a good time. It stresses me out. 4 hours of that is quite a lot to endure. I take quite a few breaks, especially after I get scared. But yeah, it's fine. I hope you guys are enjoying it. I hope you guys like seeing me get scared. Um, Yeah, it helps that Barry girl. It helps that Barry girl encouraged me to turn up the volume on it because I think that helps a lot. I think you guys being able to hear the sound is good because that game is very creepy with the sound. That's part of what makes it so horrifying and suspenseful is hearing the xenomorph and the ducks rattling around and hearing it drop down and hiss. Yeah, get ready to yell at the TV. There'll be a lot of that. Okay. So yeah, thank you all for hanging out. Thank you, Wheels, Mal, Eni. I know Fordo, you're probably still out there lurking. I know Rat Zombie somewhere in the back, maybe watching Mal's stream. Um, Berry Girl, I'm sure you're asleep by now, but you were helpful as always. Had some technical difficulties you took care of. Elfin, I know you're dealing with some patience. Appreciate you hanging out. I'm not going to do a shout out to the bots today. It's too exhausting. Special occasions only. So, all right, guys. See you all tomorrow. Have a great night. Later.